Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello, race friends. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report for Saturday, July 11, 2020. On Saturday, we had the four bangers out there on the racetrack, along with the Delta Dwarf cars, the Super Stocks, and the Tri-State Pro Stocks for $1,000 a win race there, and the wingless sprint cars all in action this past Saturday night, with the four bangers having Jess Palladino out of Brentwood driving a 2000 Honda Prelude take home the main event win after winning the heat race. And then in the Delta Dwarf car action, we had Captain Chaos making it 2 wins in a row with the 11 Double D. Captain Chaos out of Bay Point, California. We'll have some words with him in just a little bit. In the Super Stock Tri-State Pro Stock main event, brought to you by Jay's Mobile Welding and Lyle Hopper's Winning Attitude Motorsports, we had Mitch Machado take home the win, his second win on the year at Antioch Speedway. Mitch in the 9Z is out of Rohnert Park, California. Down there in Victory Lane, Mitch Machado climbing out of the race car. You look tired.
It's hot. I'm not a spring chicken.
Well, congratulations, win number 2 on the year here at Antioch Speedway.
Thank you. Car was awesome. My guys did a great job. You know, I got a guy that owns my 9Z cars, and you know, he gives me what I need, and I you know, it's a blast. You know, it's family and it's fun. You know, I'm thanking God for letting us come over here and run with these cars. I love doing this. They don't have the late models here anymore, so this is the closest we're going to get. Man, I tell you, what a great track. It got technical a little bit there at the end.
What'd you have to do to get the lead?
You know, I don't even know how I got the lead so early. It just kind of came. You know, I was cautious early on, and then when we finally got some laps going, I was actually able to put something together.
So you had to battle a little bit with the C5 car, but able to hold them off and take home the win. So who helps you get out here every week?
BMR chassis. This is a BMR chassis sitting right here. We build these cars ourselves, and BMR chassis, BRC race cars, Tempered Motorsports does the setup on the cars. That's both my boys, and I tell you what, they do a great job.
Can I tell you one thing?
Sure.
$1,000.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Mitch Machado taking home tonight's win in the Super Stocks. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And then in our wingless sprint car main event, we had a thrilling race between young 14-year-old Dylan Bloomfield and DJ Johnson, with Johnson taking home the win. He's out of Stockton, California. He also won heat race number 3. And I had a chance to talk with both the 14-year-old Dylan Bloomfield and DJ after the race, and here's what they had to say. Dylan Bloomfield, dude, second place finish. What an awesome just had the lead for a while. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I had a good line earlier, but DJ was just able to go around me. Yeah, it was an awesome race. The track was amazing.
So you got the lead on the low side, and you were able to hold off for a little bit, but then he finally got you coming up off turn number 4. He was using that high line.
Yeah, I think it started going away there at the end. But when I ran the top, I was just a little too tight for up there, so I figured I'd try a new line. But it worked for a minute, and then it ran away a bit. I can't thank my parents enough. They've gone through so much hard work to get me here. Yeah, it's awesome.
Hey, guess what? We talked about this when we had our interview a couple months ago. You beat Bob Newberry. He owes you. He was behind you. He finished third. Congratulations, bud.
Doing it very hot too.
Good job, kid. Here you go. Go ahead and take that. Congratulations on your main event win. You had to hold off the young Dylan Bloomfield to do it, though.
Yeah, that was a good one. We had a good track tonight where you could run the top or slide through the middle, go through the bottom. You know, the kids are getting faster. The kid in the 33 car, Dylan, he's making it into the top 5 somehow every night we've raced with them, and it's been clean. He's not driving off and dooring you or anything. Fair to race with and everything. But yeah, we happy for my crew guys. We had a few really long nights this week and got to the track late and just kind of fighting little gremlins, but all in all, we're having a great time. I mean, we're probably having the most laughs at the trailer every night. I got to thank all my family at home. I know they're tuned in right now in their living room. I really don't know what else to say. Got to thank Bill's Tire Service. Sonny and his dad Bill, they've went above and beyond to get this hot rod going, and I just can't thank them enough. I really appreciate what sponsors I got and the crew guys. So hopefully we get more tracks like this throughout the year and keep putting on a show when the fans finally get to come back.
So before that last caution flag, Dylan kept trying to get you on the low side, but you were having enough momentum to hold him off. And then after that yellow, it seemed like the track changed a little bit, or your car changed a little bit, and he was able to get around you for a few laps.
Yeah, I mean, the past few times we've had to start really deep in the field. We started 10th. I mean, we ended up racing for the lead with Terry Shank last week, or the last time we were here. It's a track that you can pass on. They're hands down, but it sure changes a lot. And you start showing a guy a wheel, and maybe a guy's off and leading, and you're kind of a sitting duck because you don't know what everybody else is doing behind you. And just try and use your experience and race savvy, control the tempo of the race. And fortunately, Dylan, he ran me clean, and I really appreciate it. There's a lot of other guys that would run clean out here too, but you just kind of got to know who you're racing with and put on the best show. I mean, I didn't want to dive off in there and rough them up to get by, and it seemed like down in turn 4 there was enough, and just kind of scooted around them on the outside. So I mean, if the fans were here, I think they'd be kind of on their feet. I mean, we put on a race. We'd like to see some more cars, but see how it goes.
DJ Johnson, winner of tonight's wingless sprint car event. Congratulations. That wingless sprint car main event, DJ Johnson and Dylan Bloomfield traded the lead back and forth a couple different times at the end of the race, with DJ ultimately taking home the win. Some great racing action this past Saturday night at Antioch Speedway. Upcoming this weekend on July 17th and 18th, we have a doubleheader for you. It is the Delta Dwarf Cars in their first regional event, the Western States regional event for the Delta Dwarf Cars on Friday night. The Super Sox will join them on Saturday night. You can see all the action, a change now. We're no longer on the other platform. We're now on Dirt Oval TV and also Speed Sport TV. And tune in this weekend. We've got a big announcement coming up regarding our TV package and the future, so you don't want to miss it. Again, Dirt Oval TV, Speed Sport TV. You can find the links on our website at www.antiochspeedway.com. But this weekend, we've got the Delta Dwarf Cars. And I had a chance a couple weeks ago to talk to Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner. He kind of is leading the charge on the Delta Dwarf Cars. And here was our interview a couple weeks ago. So here with Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner, who's got, man, you got a fleet of cars sitting here.
Yeah, quite a few. It's growing year by year.
So last year you ran the sprint car, you ran the dwarf car, you ran the modified, and this year you're concentrating more on the dwarf car. So tell what's going on with that.
Yeah, we're kind of concentrating on the dwarf car. We're going to be toying with the modified later in the year and the sprint car. But right now, it's just with the whole COVID thing started, we just decided to focus on the dwarf cars more and try to get this Delta Dwarf Car Club off the ground here at Antioch.
Yeah, as I say, there's a lot of numbers around here with double D on them. So that is your club, the Delta Dwarf Cars.
Yeah, so we started a Western States Dwarf Car Club, Delta Dwarf Cars, at Antioch. It was one of the last tracks to transition over to Western States Dwarf Cars. And so we're just trying to get that rolling. So the double D is Delta Dwarf Cars, and you'll see a lot of other letters pop in and out. That's some of the other clubs that'll come and join us here and there.
And coming up in less than a month, you have a big event coming up.
Yeah, we have a 2-day Western States regional race held by Delta Dwarf Cars here July 17th and 18th.
How many cars are you expecting?
We're hoping 60, 70.
So that's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of, as I call them, bumblebees, the way they sound.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun, 2 nights of racing.
So with the Delta Dwarf Cars, you guys have your own special rules? You follow the Western States? How do you do the rules?
Yeah, so we're Western States Club, so we Western States rule book. We go by all their rules. So it's already been established for us. And we're with every other track pretty much across the country is Western States rules.
So anybody that wants to come pay us a visit can come on out?
Yeah, so anybody from any track that has a dwarf car, that 99% of the tracks are Western States, so we meet the same rules, so anybody can come join any weekend.
So with all your toys here, you got to have some way to put them on the track. Who helps you put these things on the racetrack?
It's a lot of people. Myself with Wagner Racing. We do a lot of work with a lot of people's cars, try to help a lot of people. And then we have A&J Hauling. It's a huge sponsor. Contra Costa Diesel, R&D Motorsports. Those are some of the people, all my family, crew. There's a lot of people that go into it.
One of the people that is always a threat to win when he's on a racetrack, whether he's driving a dwarf car, a modified, or even a sprint car. Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner, thank you very much and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
So that was Captain Chaos, Danny Wagner, driver of the 11 Double D in the Delta Dwarf cars. And again, this weekend, the 17th and 18th, Friday and Saturday at Antioch Speedway, where action is the attractions. That is the place to be. You don't want to miss it, and you can get all the action on Dirt Oval TV and Speed Sport TV. The links are on our website at www.antiochspeedway.com. Also, check out, keep an eye on, and make sure you subscribe to Antioch Speedway Announcer on YouTube and on Facebook for all the latest news, notes. And again, we have a big announcement coming up this weekend regarding our TV package. You don't want to miss it, and I'll tell you then. That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody. That last race with the wingless sprint cars between Dylan Bloomfield and DJ Johnson. Yeah. 3, 2.